All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the second session, fifth episode of Natural Rollers. I am, of course, your host, your DM, Tyler, and we are joined by all the same faces today. Lindy,
Hello.
Leslie,
Hi, everybody.
and last but certainly not least, Tim.
Hello.
Woo!
And without wasting
boo.
Oh.
and without wasting any more time, we're gonna get right into it. Welcome to Natural Rollers, everybody, and let's get rolling. All right. Last time we were here, our party had made their way to the city of Scargus, and they had picked up a wood elf along the way, a high elf along the way named Leo. Starting off this episode strong with me already getting people's races wrong. Very, very exciting.
Sorry.
As such, if I remember correctly, we ended off last session with Leslie wanting Kipper to throw her knife into the neck of the assassins. Are you still wanting to do that?
I mean, yeah.
But I will say, before you do that, the assassins kind of look on and they go, one of them, the Dragonborn on the left, goes, "Oh, is that Kipper Renhaven?
No. What? No.
2 heads for one.
What?
We can bring her in dead. Let's get this over
Yeah,
with."
she's hardcore. She chucks a knife at both of their necks. I have two
Okay,
daggers.
You will have to roll to do
Kipper,
so.
what the fuck?
She doesn't pay any attention to you. Okay, let's see. What is my roll? That's 19 for a hit on one of
Okay.
them. And 13 on the other.
What was the first one? Was a 19? You said
19.
Okay, the
yeah.
first one will hit. The second one will not.
God damn it.
Go ahead and roll damage on that.
She was
first
thrown
one
off.
for me.
Okay. What is my? It's just a dagger. It's 9 piercing damage.
Okay, wonderful. With that, I'm going to ask everyone to roll some initiative.
Woo!
I was gonna say, if she missed the second one and she saw, I feel like as soon as she lets the daggers go, she knows which one's gonna miss, and she's just gonna try to body slam him.
Fair. Okay.
Oh God.
Let the games begin,
That
everyone.
is a 12 for me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do need to roll initiative, don't I? Oh.
21.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh. Oh, 21.
Not one,
Wow.
guys.
All
Not
right.
Oh
one.
my god.
How much total?
6.
Smooth.
Well, that's not good.
I love playing with Dex characters. They're always just so fat.
See, yeah, I'm a Dex character, and I still got a nat 1.
No. All right.
Oh.
And as per always, we're doing group initiative for our enemies here, so they will share it. Wow. Okay, what's your dex, Lindy?
+3?
So a 16?
No, hang on. Yes.
Okay, roll d20, because you guys match dex.
It's actually a 17.
Oh, it's 17. Well then, we'll go first. Okay. In that case, we will start off with Tim.
Okay. I guess we'll go through the whole spiel as with rising tension, you see as Ainz is like freaking the fuck out until he sort of like becomes a lot more calm and collected as I'm the bonus dread form. As he gets ribbons of flesh around, I'm gonna move. Okay, so I'm just gonna move over here by these stairs, I assume,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the Dragonborn.
Okay, please do.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
That will not hit, unfortunately. As the blast just kind of goes by the Dragonborn, he's like, oh. Kind of taps himself. Oh.
I guess
All
I'm
right.
off my aim. And then I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then it is Victoria's turn.
Okay, I'm going to. Does one of them look like stronger than the other one?
About equal, I'd say. Both hired assassins.
We will cast Hunter's Mark on the Dragonborn.
Okay.
And we will shoot with my longbow.
All right, fire away.
That's only a 10 to hit.
10 will miss, unfortunately.
Damn it, we're not doing great
Not a
that
great
way.
start.
I don't get anything from Hunter's Mark, do I?
I don't think
It's
so.
only on
Not for
damage.
Yeah, I think
hitting,
it's the damage.
just damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Doing
In
great.
that case, it's the assassin's turn. And this first one's gonna run up to
Fantastic.
Imes here and be like, well, this seems like an obstruction of humanity, so let me destroy this real quick. And he rolls a nat 1.
Oh man,
We're
what is happening?
moved.
Well, at least it's all the
Brothers.
same.
Yeah, everyone's kind of missing.
Twinning.
But he's got multi-attack, so he can swing again.
Oh, shit.
Nat 1.
He
Nat
gets
20?
a 2,
Oh,
turns into an 8.
I think that'll miss.
I would hope that would miss. This other one, you know what? Seeing the absolute creature that Imes turns into, he's also going to run over here and try to deal with this guy.
Ooh.
That is his turn now. And that will be a 13 to hit you.
That hits me.
That will hit you. Okay. In that case, you will take approximately 5 damage.
Okay.
The multi-attack, so he swings his sword at you again with a 18 to hit you that time.
That will also hit.
And that will be 7 damage total.
Okay.
And that will end the assassin's turns, making it Leslie's turn.
All right. Gibber's gonna run over to. Is this the one that? Which one's the one that I hit already?
This one.
Okay. Fuck. Yeah, she's gonna run in between them, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, she'll hit the Dragonborn first then.
Okay.
With her short sword. Oh god, that's a 14. Does that hit?
Will miss, unfortunately.
Cool. So I guess she'll hit with her offhand.
Okay.
23.
That will hit. Roll damage for me.
All right. So that's just a nice 4 piercing.
She kind of
Darn
slashes
you,
away this dragonborn
offhand.
with her dagger. Okay. That brings us back to the top of the turn order then with Tim.
Okay. I'm going to try to.
Oh,
once
I had
again-
sneak attack though.
Oh, did you?
Ew.
Yeah, I think, right? But I forgot. It's okay. My turn's over, so you're
Go ahead, Tim.
So rule abiding. Yeah, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast this Dragonborn in the face once again.
Oh my god.
Does an 11 hit?
A 11 will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. And yeah, that's it for me.
Okay,
Wow.
Victoria, you're up to bat.
Woo! Okay, I'm going to attempt to shoot the Dragonborn,
Okay,
who I have Hunter's Mark on.
go ahead.
That is an
An
18 to
18
hit.
will hit. Roll damage.
Yes!
hell yeah.
So this, and then we'll add a d6 to it, which is good because so far it's not looking great.
Go ahead.
So 9
Beautiful.
damage total.
Wonderful. All right. Yeah, he is, after getting hit with that arrow, he is looking very hurt at this moment.
Haha.
But it's also his turn. He's going to swing at Imes again. That will hit you.
Oh
You
boy.
don't even have to ask. As you take 9 damage.
Okay. And I will use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh, please
Nice.
do. He makes a dex save, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that will be a 15.
I think he'll pass, so that'll be.
It's half damage, isn't it?
this. Where are you?
Find it. Find it inside
So it'll
Ooh.
take 6 damage.
Yeah, you watch as this assassin just burns alive in front of you as he goes, ah!
Damn.
And turns to ash. Removing him
Ramses
from
looks
turn.
disappointed.
What's that?
And Ramses looked disappointed.
Damn it, I shouldn't have used a fire spell.
Charred heart.
Okay. In that case, is that the end of your turn then, Tim? Or wait, it's his turn, isn't it? He
Yeah.
died before his turn was over. What a tragedy. All right. This guy's going to turn to Kipper and take a swing at her now and be like, you know what?
Oh, shit.
This monstrosity doesn't have a bounty on his head, but you do.
Oh.
And that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit you at this point.
Well, fuck.
So you will take... I apologize to you as a rogue. You will take 5 damage at this point.
It's cool.
And he has multi-attack. So he's going to swing again. With a 15 to hit you.
It misses!
Let's go. So in his haste, he swings and misses you the second time. And it also is now Kipper's turn. Take it away, Leslie.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm gonna beat a bitch. So yeah, she'll attack with her short sword. Oh,
That's
the
a
nat 20!
20. Let's go.
Hell yes. Okay, so I'll do the damage on here because roll 20 is kind of weird with that way. Because you're doing full damage for one
damage.
nat. Okay, cool.
And then a roll
then-
without the modifier.
And then sneak attack as well, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So that is 21 damage altogether.
Okay. Then in that case, Leslie, how would you like to do this?
She is panicking. She is absolutely panicking, and she doesn't want anyone to see that she is panicking.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, ever since the battle started and she chucked those 2 daggers, she's just freaking out. So one of her most sloppy kills, and she's just slicing everywhere, doesn't even realize they're dead until the thud hits the ground, and then she suddenly stops, and looks down and goes, "All right, should we move on?"
What a messy kill. Uncouth. But I guess it makes it easier for me.
Oh God.
Oh, not again.
She ignores Ramses and goes and picks up the daggers that she threw earlier, and then just turns her back and lets him do his thing.
Kipper.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I'll walk back over
The dwarf behind the bar is like, what the fuck?
Insert squelching noises. Ramses does not give a fuck.
And Leo's like still on the floor like, what the hell is happening? Oh god.
Just don't look.
Oh damn.
Don't you ever
Don't-
feel
don't-
peckish
don't
after
you do
a
that.
good night's
Ugh.
sleep? Oh, there it is.
Oh god.
Just don't look at it.
The best part about combatants is that they're always so healthy. Good, healthy hearts. As you just hear, crunching noises as his jaw hits, and then...
I think perhaps the worst part is I can't look away.
Meanwhile, this is all happening, and Kipper's in a different world right now. She doesn't even realize what's going
So
on.
is this like a special diet or
I mean,
that makes
I
his
guess you could
flesh
say that.
split apart as well?
Specially catered for me.
He's got a condition.
Oh. I will make a mental note of that. And an actual
Yeah.
note, as he pulls out a notepad, starts writing on it.
I will need documentation
So-
of my greatness, yes.
Those guys were after you.
Oh, yeah. I suppose I should come clean, all things considered. But I suppose you should too, Kipper.
Oh, what? No, what?
Yeah, they knew you.
They mentioned a bounty on
Yeah.
your head as well.
That they did. I don't like when the
Nah.
help has secrets.
It's not a big deal. It's just an old, grievance. We didn't agree on something. It's really not that big of a deal.
Well, as long as we're not keeping secrets, I suppose I should admit that perhaps Lord Dragus didn't allow me to take the tome, and perhaps I took it of my own vestige.
Yeah, I could have guessed that.
It was simply wasting away in his library. I couldn't just leave it there. He's not even working to preserve the text. It's beyond repugnant.
under her breath, she kind of goes, "Repugnant, fucking Eustace, repugnant." Like, she just starts like saying all these horrible things. About
Do you hate him too?
Huh? What?
Eustace.
Oh, I barely know the guy.
Oh. Because I hate him.
Sort of sounds like you do know him,
Now-
actually.
Yeah, the question is that for him they wanted him alive, but you, they wanted you dead.
Like I said, it was a long time ago. It's really not that big of a deal.
Please, you're among friends here.
She like glares at Ramses and just kind of is like shaking her head.
He just gives
Speaking
a wide,
of
toothy grin.
friends, could you give ours back?
I don't know. I'm always asleep all the time. I need to get back out there, see what the world's like.
Yeah, I kind of prefer
It
the other
has
one,
been.
actually.
I prefer his skin properly on, for one.
Oh, well, that's just rude. You see perfection and you say such mean words to me? You
I'm
hurt
sorry.
me.
It's just, you know,
As his, like,
keep-
ribbons, like, go to cover his face.
I keep looking at
Ugh.
it.
Alright, but one of these days I need to pop back out, see what the world's like. Alright, you can have him back.
Thank you.
Why am I in so much pain?
Hello, Ainz. Welcome
Oh,
back.
you did it again.
Did what?
You ate hearts
Engaged
again.
in your diet, we'll say.
As you sort of like feel him, like he look at him like lurch for a second and like cover his mouth.
The dwarf
Yeah.
is just like 1,000 yard stare at this point, the one behind the counter. He's just completely shocked.
Oh, by the way, sorry that we caused a disturbance.
Well, you're cleaning it up. And he just walks
What?
to the back room.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Is he asking us to hide a dead body?
I mean,
Zzz.
we did
Yeah,
kill
he's
2
asking you
people
to hide
in
a
his
dead body.
establishment. It's probably not good for business, all things
Well, they tried to
considered.
kill us.
Well, yeah, they'd be cleaning us up if we had lost, so...
Too bad Ramses didn't eat the whole body. He could have gotten rid of it easier.
That
He's.
would probably be excessive in the mind of someone like Ramses.
I'd rather not think about me eating an entire person. Thank you very much.
Do you think you'd be capable? As he's like writing on his notepad.
How the hell am I supposed to know? I'm not awake whenever he does it.
I'm sorry, I've just never had experience with this kind of thing. I want to document everything I can, you know?
I don't know.
I'm a
What?
professor. This could be my thesis.
Well, I don't know. What does it look like whenever I eat somebody?
Disturbing.
Yeah, it's
Very
disgusting.
disturbing. Your like jaw unhinges. Yeah. It's quite a sight.
Well, that
really.
explains that kind of feeling. As he sort of just like rubbing his chin.
Anyways, I'm going to pay the tavern keep for the rooms. You rest up and we'll make it to Nadmary tomorrow. And
Yes,
you
sounds like
do
a plan.
whatever you need to do. Just like walking away from Ainz at this point.
Well, it's not the first time I've hit a body. As he just like starts grabbing the
Oh,
one.
yeah, Kipper will help him out.
Yeah, I'll just
grab his
I'll
feet.
allow you guys to like drag them into an alleyway and just
Victoria
do away with them.
reluctantly grabs a leg.
You're staring at the chest cavity that's open.
The missing
Try
heart.
not
Turning
to
away and
throw up.
gagging every once in a while.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything anyone else would like to do with the rest of the day? Or are we all hunkering down for the night?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm hunkering down.
Yeah.
Okay. So you each have your individual rooms that you've been given. You are all separated at this point. So at this point, I'm going to go to Tim and ask what your preparations for the end of the night are.
I guess Ainz is kind of like he would just be like, firstly, like normally he would be like counting his money, just making sure everything is where it belongs.
Mhm.
Sort of like keep everything like nice and tidy. But like right now, like a lot of the time he like zones out, or like it feels like he like freezes in place
Mhm.
as he kind of just like 1,000 yard stares, just like
So he's kind of like absent-mindedly in the room, you would say.
yeah, he's just
Yeah.
trying to do like busy work in order to like keep his mind off of things.
All right. Well, while you're, keeping busy, a voice in the room speaks to you and goes, "It's about time you showed up." As you turn and see Zandara standing before you.
Oh.
And she kind of puts her hand up to her mouth and just draws a finger and goes, "Shh.
Wait,
You and I
weren't you
need to talk.
about what?
You and I have a common ailment, Ainz.
I'm sorry, what?
I know what you are."
The hell am I?
You see her kind of like
What-
sniff, and she's like, "I could smell it on you from the moment we met, and it almost made me want to turn kind of feral right then and there, but I controlled myself."
What in the hells are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, Ainz. Your little friend inside your head.
Do-
One who takes
do
over
you-
every once in a while and lets you eat hearts.
What are you? Do you have the same thing happening to you, or?
Quite similar. Hiket is her name.
Who the hell is that? Mine calls himself Ramsey. Z's.
Yes, she's spoken about him before. I believe they're siblings to some degree.
What the? How did you get yours?
That is irrelevant for the moment. What is relevant is the fact that you have no control over yours. Ainz. Or Ramses, I suppose.
No, he kind of just comes out whenever usually there's bloodshed.
She kind of like caresses Ain's face and says, "I can help you. I can help you learn how to control it, to use it."
We can. There's a way.
Absolutely. But, alas, I don't have all the resources that I need for the moment. But when I do,
All right.
maybe I can start teaching you.
Okay. How will I get a hold of you?
I'll find you.
All right.
You'll eventually learn to sniff it out. That's how I found you here. Smell you from miles away.
Ain's kind of just like smells himself real quick. It's like,
You smell normal to yourself. You don't smell anything special. You don't have the senses
Okay.
yet, but you will. And once you do, we'll be able to find each other much, much easier. For now, just careful about letting him out. The more he gets to do his little outings, the more control he'll eventually be able to exude over you, and eventually you won't even exist anymore.
Ain's is just sweating beads. All right. Well, if I could, that's to be so bold to ask for a favor. If you could hurry up, then I'd appreciate it.
Oh, don't worry. I don't want to be the one ruling this world alone, after all.
Oh.
And then she snaps her fingers and disappears before your very eyes.
What the hell just happened?
And if no one else has anything else they want to do, that's where that day is going to end for everyone.
Fantastic.
Oh man.
All right. So, getting into the next day, everything else is pretty uneventful as far as things go. The bodies of the assassins are not discovered. The party and Leo are able to depart easily for Nadmary. And we'll just kind of spend some time with the party on their way there, I would say, as Leo kind of looks over at Ainz from the driver's seat and goes, "So, when did all that start, exactly?"
Well, a couple of weeks back, I was part of a dig site. I was just helping out, and there was a bit of a tunnel collapse, and I blacked out for a while. And whenever I woke up, I had this, as you see, like Ain's pull off his eye patch to reveal the yellow eye.
Interesting. So you're not intentionally a warlock then?
A what now?
Oh. You don't know the term?
No.
Well, they're
I don't believe so.
magic users who made some kind of pact with an otherworldly being to gain magical powers. You displayed some of them yesterday, that blast that you were sending out of your hand. I've read quite a lot about it. I believe it's Eldritch Blast or something similar to that.
Hang on a second. Wouldn't he have had to make a deal of some sort for that to happen?
That is the way that things work, as far as I understand it.
I didn't make any deal. I can assure you that.
You sure?
I'm fairly certain.
Nah, you don't seem like the type to go for the all-meat diet.
Well, yeah, I didn't do this willingly.
Well, that's good.
Plus, you need a balanced diet.
I mean, you did keep it a secret for a while, though.
Well, I mean, how the hell am I supposed to explain this, huh?
I don't know, you just do.
I just do. You have some weird eye just pop up in your skull, and you're just like, "Hey guys, I have this new colored eye." Is that how
you
this
say,
works?
Hey, Victoria, Kipper, something went, crazy wrong with my eye, and now things happen to me, and I eat hearts.
To be fair, the first time I ate a heart was on the side of the road. That one time.
That was the first time?
At least as you just see his eyes just like dilate. It's like, oh no, oh no.
Huh?
I don't like to talk.
Well,
Oh god.
we'll take some pressure
What
off
the
of him
hell?
for the moment. Kipper, what's your issue?
Huh?
What's your issue?
She's like, she wasn't listening to this like at all. She's kind of in her own head, looking off onto the side of the road.
You also,
What
you
issue?
had some kind of dealings with Dragus. Eustace. What's going on there?
Yeah, why would they have a bounty on you?
I think it's important that we're honest
honestly
with each
don't
other.
know. I've never even been out here before. Dragus, I don't know.
Well, he doesn't usually go after people for no reason. You tend to have to wrong him. I mean, I know he's a stubborn asshole, but...
I mean, maybe I just have one of those faces, or just a punchable face, you know what I think?
Not a very
say?
common face, I would say.
Yeah.
Kipper,
Yeah.
are you not telling us everything?
What? What do you I
Like,
don't know.
the
Everyone
way
can
that
make
your
inside
voice
checks
went up
against her
there.
right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The DC is very low.
It's not gonna help me much.
I
It's
got
only
an
a 5.
Well, in that case,
Nobody knows.
Leo and Ines are able to see through the deception.
Oh shit.
Do I have to roll like a false deception?
Nope, that was a terrible performance. You don't even get to try.
God damn it.
Gotta put
That
some
was a
effort into
terrible
your lives.
Well, yeah. If we're
Called out.
peeling back the layers, yeah. What's up, Kipper? Because at least whatever I'm going through isn't getting hitman set on us.
Well, okay, it was like years ago, all right?
Yeah, what happened years ago?
I'm not really ready to talk about it yet, okay?
Okay, so
Believe
was it
me when
years
I
ago, or are
say-
you not ready to talk about it? Because
It's
There's
both,
a mix
all right?
going on
It's
here.
fucking both. Why am I even talking to you? I barely even know you, Leo.
probably
she,
because you saved
she
my life.
turns.
and-
Well, she turns her body and looks at Ines and Victoria instead, and just kind of looks at them, and like she's pleading, and like you can see in her eyes that she's trying really hard to be truthful, but at the same time she's just not ready, And she just kind of looks at you and goes, "Believe me, it was a long time ago, and I'm not ready to talk about it. But believe me when I say he's not a good man."
I can agree with that.
I don't want to make you say something you're not ready to talk about. Like, that's not cool.
Oh, now
like-
you're okay with that.
You see her shoulders visibly relax a little bit,
Well, she was honest with me, Ines.
Yeah, but I think this is the first time it got brought up.
Well, because it never has bothered me in this way before. I've never left home before, so this is kind of the first time that this has been a problem. So I just never thought my past would catch up.
Okay.
I mean, if it's bad enough for assassins to be sent after us,
I just
Will
don't
you
quite
at least-
understand why.
tell us if anything is pertinent?
It's more of a grudge than anything bad actually happened. Does that make sense? You know how like highborn people, we see enough of them down in the slums trying to avoid us back home, you know? You know how they have that air of pride and ego about them? Well, some of them don't like to deal with people like us, and when we get the better of them, it's all about making sure they look better, you know?
Yeah, blue-blooded pricks, if you ask me.
She kind of nods over at Ainz.
All right, I guess I can understand that.
Yep, I can agree with that.
She kind of has a nice little exhale. She feels a little better getting some of it off her chest, but she just wants to move on.
Well, Kipper, you're in luck. 'Cause once we get to Nadmary, we're going to be out of his reach. I got too many friends up here for them to really hunt us down up here.
Oh, thank the gods.
Yeah, you guys are, you're welcome to stay with me and my sister for a few. I'm going to head up to Kudamesh a day or so, but I'd be happy to transport you guys wherever you need to go till then.
I mean, yeah, that would be super helpful. Thank you.
Speaking of the city, there it is. And on the horizon, you see the city of Nadmary. This is a huge city. The closer you get to it, the more you realize it's kind of flooded with people. There's shops, taverns lining the streets, and temples of Zahina everywhere, as far as the eye can see. Leo he's on a mission at this point, so he kind of just drives the wagon until they make it to his sister's estate. It's just kind of very nice, mansion-esque, where you kind of like pull up to the gates and they open. Leo stops the wagon at the very front, at the bottom of some steps. He goes, "Well, here we are. House Gian."
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I like to think that Syra keeps it nice looking. I'm going to go ahead and run this down to the stables. If you want to go inside and greet Syra, just let her know I brought you here, obviously.
All right.
He kind of walks off with the horses at this point.
Interesting guy.
Yeah.
What was all that crazy stuff he was saying about warlocks, am I right?
She kind of just looks at Ainz like, all right, like this kid, Jesus Christ. Like, I have issues, but fuck. Like, But she just pats him on the back and goes, yeah, you're right.
You really didn't make a deal?
No, I didn't make any deal. What happened was that I found this weird antechamber or something. I walked up and there was this giant, like, glass container. Looked like it was reinforced or something, and I saw this floating inside as he sort of like points to his eye patch. And then I just blacked out. And the next thing I knew, I was staring at my own eye.
Did you touch it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Cool. I was
okay.
gonna say the first rule to weird shit is just don't fucking touch it, man.
Yeah, I
Staring
didn't.
at your own eye? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
because whenever it got in my skull, it had to make room.
So, your eye was in, like, the glass container?
No, it was on the floor.
What?
And you just left it there?
Everything after that's just a haze, okay?
I look at Victoria and I'm like, do you think he ate it?
What? No.
What
Ew.
the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry, was that out loud?
You know, for a rogue, you're not exactly the best at whispering.
I mean, I didn't say it super loud though.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I guess I didn't
You
help
guys are
whenever
still standing out here?
Oh. Sorry. We got
Jesus.
distracted.
Just be enjoying the weather or something.
Yeah, it's beautiful
It
here.
is nice out. Madmary is a wonderful place. Come on, let's go meet Syra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starts taking you up the steps. Make your way inside, and you're greeted by another high elf. As you see this sort of a little bit younger than Leo, I would say, but has all the same kind of majesty to her. She goes, "Oh, well, Leo, I wasn't expecting to see you, and you brought friends. Wonderful." Yep, this is Kipper, Victoria, and Ines. They saved me from the grave a couple towns ago, so I figured as thanks they could stay here for a couple days or however long it takes us before we start venturing out again.
If it's no trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. I'm always welcome to visitors, especially friends of my dear brother here when he does visit. But please, make yourself at home, and if you need anything, feel free to ask.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, and in regards to your whole egg situation, I figure if you do some jobs around town for the brokers, they might have some information about them. So just check the bulletin board, and maybe you guys will be able to find some help.
Well, there you go, Ines. You're always looking for more money, right?
Yeah. Finally, we can actually make some gold.
That said,
Yeah, so where are the brokers at?
well, like I said, if you just go to the job bulletin, they'll tell you where to go from there. You'll just have to pick a job off the board, and best of luck from there.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan. Well, I guess I'll head that way now.
Alrighty, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I'll just follow Ines wherever he's
I will
going.
follow
I gotta
Ines as well.
keep an eye on the kid.
Okay.
Keep an eye on him.
Oh God.
Got him.
That's my trauma. Thank you very much.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So, on the job bulletin board, there are 3 postings. One is a package delivery just across town. The second one, there is a local farmer who is offering 100 gold for whoever can figure out what is attacking his cattle at night. And finally, the third one is a merchant who is temporarily in town from Kunamesh and is just looking to have some of her items dropped off, and she will pay 30 gold per item dropped off.
Oh man, this
Is there-
guy's cattle's being like attacked.
Yeah, that actually
Kind of.
sounds interesting. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it also sounds like the most dangerous one out of the 3. If you guys are up for that.
I mean,
There's nothing we can't handle, right?
if it pays well.
It says
I
100
kind of like,
gold.
Kipper like looks at Ines and is just like gauging him for his trauma and all the gore that he's gonna probably end up seeing if we have to deal with these things. And she's like, well, if you're good for it.
Well, I mean, I guess I feel like I'm a lot more useful whenever it comes to combat stuff after all this has been happening.
Well,
Yeah,
you're-
because you weren't very useful before. She kind of nudges him.
What the hell?
Kipper smirks.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Listen, I helped plenty by telling guards where you guys didn't go, okay?
That is true.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, whatever. Alright.
Well, if we do have to deal with whatever's killing these cattle, maybe Ramses will get another meal out of it, huh?
Yeah. Good for him.
I don't have
guess.
to look, right?
Why would you
usually
look?
don't.
I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to look away.
It's kind of like a train wreck, you know?
Well, I mean, if that's what you're into, then...
I usually don't watch because I'm not a freak, but you know.
I'm not into it.
Well, I mean, Ramses was flirting with you at one point.
Yeah, and then
Wa-
I
was
kicked him
he?
in the balls.
That is true.
Yeah, I did feel that.
Sorry,
I'm-
Ainz.
I'm sorry that he did that to you.
It's fine. Whatever.
Anyways, let's go to the countryside as Ainz like immediately. Like,
All right, so
this
yeah,
is,
we're
like,
going for number 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yes.
Thus concludes this week's episode of Quest for Eggs. Thank you so much for listening to the Natural Rollers podcast. Be sure to tune in next week to find out what happens next with our wonderful party of misfits. See you, everybody.